Good evening. We have some people there standing in the back. I don't think you want to stand there for the next 45 minutes, so if you want to, we have some chairs all around the room, and you're not going to disrupt anybody, so feel free to sit down. So, first, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here this evening. My gut tells me you probably could be doing something else tonight, but you chose to be here, and for that, it means a lot to us. First, I want to thank the Innovation Pavilion. If you don't know about the Innovation Pavilion, this company was founded a couple of years ago, and they occupy the first floor of this building, and Carrie Ann's right over there. Carrie Ann, raise your hand. We also have Vic Ahmed. Is Vic still here? Somewhere around. The Innovation Pavilion, over 80 companies have been founded in this building over the last couple of years. 80. The youngest entrepreneur is in, you gotta clap for entrepreneurs, come on. And for those entrepreneurs like myself that need a little counseling session afterwards, a little hug, we'll do it over here in the corner. But over 80 companies have been founded here in the last 2 years. The youngest entrepreneur is in middle school, and the oldest is in their 80s, and everything in between. And those companies are having a ripple effect all throughout Colorado. And so if you don't know much about the Innovation Pavilion, be sure to see Carrie Ann. If you need some space, she's your person. And that's the reason I bought this building, because it was a lender-owned property, and we've invested in it, and we want to continue to see the entrepreneurial community thrive. So thank you, Innovation Pavilion, for allowing us to be here. Second, I want to acknowledge our advisory board. We have Kyle Henderson here with us tonight. Kyle. Nicole Gamp. Nicole? Somewhere? She's coming. Nicole's always on the move. There she is. Glass of wine in hand. I like it. John Brackney, who just introduced me. John. And Vic Ahmed, who is hopefully around here. Did I miss any of the other the advisory board members? Let's acknowledge them for their service. I said Luke Wyckoff, didn't I? No. Luke Wyckoff. If you don't know him, unbelievable guy. I also want to acknowledge Christina Whalen of Academy Mortgage and Millie Kitchen of JP Morgan and Elle Hughes, who checked you in, got you fed, and got some wine as well for us this evening, so thank you to them. So people often ask me, why did you found the Opportunity Coalition, and what is this organization? You know, is it political? Does it have an ulterior motive? What's going on? People always want to know those things. Well, I founded it for some very simple reasons. First, to promote free enterprise. And I'm going to underline free enterprise. I think we need more of that in our country. I think we need to celebrate entrepreneurs and what they do. And I also wanted to help create bridges of understanding and connection among people. You see, I believe if you get good people in a room and you connect them together, sparks happen. People get hired, new companies are created, and I think society can be transformed for the better. Each of you, I've got to know you and looking forward to meeting a lot of the new people here, but I'm thankful for each of you being here tonight. In addition to the monthly speaker series that we have here at the Innovation Pavilion, we also started the Opportunity Coalition podcast. I didn't know what really a podcast was until my good friend Kyle Henderson had to educate me. Does anyone not know what a podcast is? Okay, good. Well, at least we got through that. So, I've been fortunate in meeting some wonderful people throughout not only our state, but our country, and frankly around the world. And so twice a week, I interview these individuals over a little phone call, and we talk about what makes them tick, what drives them. And you can go on to iTunes, and you can listen to a 20-minute podcast from the CEO of ARC Thrift Stores, who's right in our own backyard, to Wayne Williams, who I interviewed today, who's running for the Secretary of State, and a host of other people. And it's provides you some productive time on your way to work. And so go to iTunes, Opportunity Coalition Podcast. They're absolutely free. And if any of you know of an individual that you think that I should interview, I'd be honored to have you reach out to me. So before we get started tonight, I usually share a few thoughts on a particular topic. But tonight, I want to share some personal thoughts, because I'm a graduate of CU Boulder, class of 1993. Does that date me at all or no? Okay, still young, still a little bit there, still got it? Okay, good, appreciate that. I needed that affirmation, thank you. And so, you know, I grew up in a small town on the western slope of Colorado, Olathe, Colorado. And I graduated with 51 other kids in Olathe, Colorado. And I went out to go look for what university I wanted to attend. And from the moment I stepped foot on the University of Colorado at Boulder campus, I was sold. And I did go to some of the other institutions in our state, and I wasn't paying attention to the tours because I fell in love with CU. And CU gave me 3 very valuable lessons. The first is appreciating the environment. And yes, there's the physical environment of not only this beautiful campus, and you see some pictures there, and the Flatirons, but also an environment of diversity, an environment of different ideas, and frankly, an environment that was quite challenging from a little boy from Olathe, Colorado. But that's what I chose, and I was the only person in my school to go to CU because I wanted to go into that environment. And I walked away with some appreciation of different thoughts and ideas, but I also walked away with a reaffirmation of what I held near and dear, my faith, my belief system, and it helps iron sharpening iron. Great environment. The second thing that PLC gave me is I got the opportunity to be part of a group called the President's Leadership Class. There were 60 of us. So we took a university of several thousand people and we condensed it down into 60 people. And they were presidents of their different high schools or involved in different student government as I was. And they taught me a few lessons about leadership. You see, when I was younger, I thought leadership was about, well, if I don't do it, then I guess nobody else will. So I guess I better go ahead and do it. And what they taught me about leadership at PLC is that the best leaders focus on empowerment. The best leaders listen to the people and say, you know what is your dream? It's not about my dream per se, but what is your dream and how can I come alongside you and empower you so we can go achieve it together? That's a big difference when you're looking at leadership, and I really wish that more of our leaders today would truly listen to the people and truly be leading for the right reasons. The third thing that CU gave me was a degree in real estate. And it was a very small real estate program, and it was a fascinating, they brought in speakers and people, practitioners from around the community, and we got a phenomenal, phenomenal education. I had to put myself through college. I started with shoveling horse stalls in North Boulder and worked my way up to working at the library at the business school. But I will tell you that that program there was phenomenal. And to this day, in founding North Star Commercial Partners 15 years ago, now our company is one of the preeminent buyers of vacant buildings like the one that you're in today, creating jobs and opportunity for people. And so those 3 lessons that CU gave me have stuck with me, they've transformed me, and they continue to guide me to this day.